Bitcoin is not alien to anyone anymore. Today, even a high school student group talks in Bitcoin as much as a trader does. And why not? Cryptocurrencies have shaken the world to such an extent that policymakers now fear their impact on global economics. But the year 2021 has been a rollercoaster ride for Bitcoin. With increased frequency of fluctuations, the volatility of Bitcoin shook the investors. But is this volatility new to Bitcoin, or we are just more conscious today? To understand this, let's look back at the timeline of Bitcoin. From year 2017 when it first started catching pace. From January 1 to December 2017, the Bitcoin rose by 2000%. The major reason was the acceptance of Bitcoin by Japan's financial services, launch of Bitcoin futures, and the official recognition of Bitcoin by governments and financial markets. This was a classic case of FOMO, fear of missing out, where new investors started investing for the sake of earning quick money without any proper fundamental research. By December 2018, Bitcoin fell by around 65% of its prices from January 2018. The major reasons were the South Korean crypto ban rumors, hack of Japan's crypto market OTC, which was the largest ever theft of around $530 million, and the ban of advertisements of initial coin offerings ICO from Facebook, Google, and Twitter. 2019 was a year of little controversies, which Bitcoin successfully dodged off. For the first quarter of the year, Bitcoin remained bearish. The bullish reversal began in the month of April and skyrocketed by the end of June, crossing the 13,000 USD mark. And amid the little issues, mixed response and volatility, Bitcoin managed a jump of around 100% by the end of the year, after a little downfall towards the end. In year 2020, Bitcoin started off steadily, crashed massively, and then came back stronger than ever to reach the highs that we had never seen before. The world economy crashed due to COVID-19, and it was then when people realized that cryptocurrency wasn't as affected as were the physical currencies. Then began the dawn of crypto, and Bitcoin being the flag bearer of it. With multiple endorsements and acceptance from the industry giants, Bitcoin began its rally and began the era of decentralized finance, which quadrupled the Bitcoin values by the end of year to around 29,000 USD. It's the year 2021 when Bitcoin is being most volatile through its entire history. Let's see what prompted Bitcoin to show such drastic fluctuations in 2021. The rise of January 9, 2021. The increase in prices was a result of a chain reaction started by MicroStrategy, buying $425 million worth of Bitcoins, followed by other companies like Square, PayPal, and Tesla's further backing of Bitcoin. The possible reason of fall of January 28th was Janet Yellen's suggestion to put restrictions on Bitcoin against its illicit uses and terror funding. Also, there was a fear of a critical flaw in blockchain network called double spending, reported by BitMEX research. The rise of February 2022 occurred mostly because Elon Musk's announcement that he bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoins. Again, there was a fall on March 1st, though no solid reasons were cemented, but the decline was largely attributed to rising bond yields and losses in the global stock market. The rise of March 14th happened as 1.9 trillion US dollars coronavirus relief and economic stimulus package bill announced by Joe Biden increased the market sentiments. As 6 billion US dollars Bitcoin options expired on 26th March, which led to increased volatility in Bitcoin. Again, there was a fall in this week. Options are a contract of an asset that gives the right to sell and purchase that asset. This entire episode led to the fall of March 26th. But the Bitcoin returned again, and there was a rise in the prices of Bitcoin on April 16th. No one specific reason was discussed, but experts believed that this rise was a result of the month of April, as it's the end of UK and US tax year. One more cycle of fluctuations occurred with Bitcoin in the month of April and May. The fall of April 26th happened, though the reasons were not clarified, but volatility, market cool off before next leg up, and stock market dip are suspected to be the possible reasons. While the rise of May 10th happened because Bitcoin kept rising in the month of May amid positive sentiments towards its future. Also, many celebrities and finance giants backed the digitalization of money, including Morgan Stanley and Visa. The most dramatic event of the year 2021 was the fall of May 19th, as Bitcoin prices suddenly fell to its lowest and created a havoc among traders and investors. Many reasons were discussed, and the most talked about were Tesla's withdrawal from the Bitcoin and Beijing's new regulations on crypto trading. But the Bitcoin returned with a slight comeback after a major fall on 19th, though it could not reach the high prices as before. Bitcoin is again pacing up its value, though not up to the precedent levels, but still came to a price value of 40,000 USD the next day. It is shocking for traders and investors, as Bitcoin could not reach its highest ever values of around 60,000 USD. This entire episode flushed around 500 million USD from crypto market. The month of May was difficult for everyone dealing with cryptocurrencies, as other cryptocurrencies also plummeted with Bitcoin. But one thing it did in disguise. It raised a global concern about cryptocurrencies' fluctuations univocally, and people started being more careful about their investments. This was the entire Bitcoin timeline. For more detailed insights from the world of finance and economics, follow our Instagram page. Link is given below. And yes, do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.